Top 12 Underrated C-Drama Gems. There's no shortage of spectacular and popular dramas that just keep on breaking records and keep the viewers entertained. We love those dramas, we really do. But sometimes we find ourselves digging through the C-Drama treasure trove for underappreciated but insanely good dramas. The earth is flowing with gold and gems, and the same could be said for dramas. But just like how gemologists reel in that feeling of amazement when they unearth hidden gems, well, we do too when we discover undervalued dramas. With the abundance of superb dramas that C-Drama Land has to offer, something is bound to slip between your fingertips or escape your gaze. But that's why we're here. For today's video, we collected 12 mind-blowing yet underappreciated dramas, and we've put them under the spotlight for you. The dramas differ in genres, but they all have one thing in common: they deserve your love. Number 12, My Treasure. We open our list with a lighthearted and wholesome family drama that you'll find comfort in, and reliability. The story revolves around a mother-daughter duo who fantasize about quickly becoming extremely wealthy, but they come to accept the fact that there's more to life than wealth. The recently graduated daughter reaches the lowest point of her life after falling victim to office schemes and losing her job. Nonetheless, she's headstrong, so she reluctantly joins an accounting firm owned by her mentor during university and her first love's stepmother. Her boss is truly an unconventional and unpredictable man who repeatedly calls our female lead a handy knife, but the two grow so fond of each other, and despite their age gap, they become the loveliest and sweetest couple you could ever see on screen. Despite the hindrances in her way, she draws strength from her kindly mother and works hard to prove her worth and earn everyone's respect. Number 11, Trace. The next drama we have to offer is a spine-chilling, thrilling drama that will have you clutching the edge of your seat. The story of Trace starts when a forensic doctor and a criminal psychologist return from their overseas studies and join a team of crime experts that consists of IT experts and police officers as well. The members of the intelligent team use their professional skills in their respective fields to uncover one bizarre and thrilling case after another. With close cooperation, in their pursuit of verity, they fall in danger many times and their lives get put at risk. But with wisdom and courage, they fulfill their duty and come out victorious. And of course, with such a tight-knit group, friendship and camaraderie blossoms between them. There's no room for love in their dangerous, fast-paced lives, but that doesn't stop our male lead from falling for the female lead, even if he suspects her as a criminal. Number 10, A Girl Like Me. Number 10 is a drama that is more than meets the eye. It looks like your usual fluffy historical drama, but it's so much more than that. The drama revolves around a beautiful woman from a wealthy and aristocratic family who's been close to marriage 3 times. But trouble in paradise always arose due to her straight shooting, frank manner, and explosive temper. All these non-noble-like traits caused every potential relationship to end in disaster and sadly divorce, even though she's actually kind-hearted and considerate. One day she discovers that she has a rare talent for seeing the future. Through her dreams, she decides to use this gift for good. So when she meets a young man who's on the hunt for answers about what happened to his tragedy-stricken family, she decides to help him. Together, the duo strike up a partnership, but as their relationship deepens, could this turn into a case of the 4th time's a charm for her? Number 9, Be Reborn. This year in C-Drama Land, we've witnessed a rise in the number of crime dramas, and Be Reborn is simply one of the best dramas in this genre. The drama revolves around a law undergraduate who finds himself the subject of an art theft investigation when a veteran detective crosses paths with him and works with him to discover the truth behind the theft of his favorite painting that was swapped with a counterfeit. This event leads the law student into a rabbit hole, entangling him with a team of highly proficient art thieves, persistent cops, and shockingly, parental secrets. It turns out that he is the son and grandson of legendary art thieves, and has the right sort of analytical mind to continue the family business if he chooses. Will the temptation to go over to the dark side overrule the persistent intervention of his detective partner, who is determined to keep this youthful law student on a straight path? Number 8, Remembrance of Things Past. Sometimes we hunt for something mindlessly simple or painfully heart-wrenching to immerse ourselves in, but other times we find ourselves looking for a relatable and realistic drama about grown-ups and the challenges of life. Remembrance of things past is just that. The drama depicts the lives of a group of 8 millennials in Beijing. Just like any person of their age, they face numerous challenges in life, from career and love. Nonetheless, they all cling onto their dreams and try their best to cope. The drama captured viewers' interests with its strong female characters. This group of girlfriends have fast-paced lives, full of troubles. Everything comes to a screeching halt when their dear friend who's always been there for them commits suicide on her birthday. The tragedy hits them like a truck, and they are left to pick up the pieces and navigate through life without her. This drama will bring you to tears, and will also bring about smiles, along with everything else in between. Number 7. The Ideal City. Number 7 is also a workplace drama, but a much lighter one. The drama revolves around a strong-willed cost engineer in an architectural firm who claws her way up the ladder using her own hard-working ethics. Gifted with genius and studiousness, while competing in a male-dominated architectural industry. To cover up their own mishap, the company the female lead works for uses her as their scapegoat and fires her for a mistake she didn't commit. She doesn't let that dampen her spirit, and she gains another job at another construction company. But alas, the boss of her new company is a vulture that prioritizes the benefits of the group that owns the construction company. So when her sly and handsome coworker requests her to work as his assistant and use her knowledge to overthrow the scheme, will she agree, despite their fleeting yet lingering love affair? With such an attractive cast and an attractive storyline, this drama is definitely worth binging. Number 6. The Sword and the Brocade. The previous drama was about a well-meaning woman, but number 6 is about surviving a den of demeaning women. In the genre of harem dramas, The Sword and the Brocade stands out. The drama centers around the daughter of the Liu family, who's born from a concubine. Her low status makes her a tool for her family, who wants to protect their social status, so they present her with the choice to either marry a noble womanizer or the husband of her dying half-sister. Finding herself caught between two hells, she decides to run away with her mother. Alas, her mother gets murdered, and she suspects that the Zhu family is involved. So she marries her dead half-sister's husband to investigate the matter. At this household, she's met with an unkind mother-in-law and malicious concubines. She faces many hardships, but her intelligence and patience help her emerge into a strong woman, and maybe perhaps make her husband fall for her too. Number 5. A Murderous Affair in Horizon Tower. The C-drama industry has recently taken its thriller and mystery dramas to the next level, and A Murderous Affair in Horizon Tower is a prime example of that. The drama is exactly what it sounds like. It tells the story of the murder of a coffee shop manager who gets killed in a skyscraper. Besides her family members, the suspects of her murder are the residents of her building, a property owner, a security guard, and an architect. Although they sound vastly different, they have one thing in common. They were all captivated by the beauty of the coffee shop owner. This fact makes the 2 police officers who teamed up to solve the case widen their circle of suspect to include the wives of the aforementioned men. In their investigation, they discover that all the residents of the building were not only hiding incredible interpersonal relationships amongst themselves, but unspeakable secrets too. Who do you think is the murderer? Number 4. The Longest Day in Chang'an. The 4th drama is an epic one in the fullest sense of the word. It revolves around the head of Chang'an's anti-terror department, who is tasked with investigating a group of murderous Turks who have infiltrated the city and planning an attack on the day of the Lantern Festival. The state is so distraught, they seek the help of a former Imperial Army officer, who is currently a prisoner on death row after breaking the law. The head of the anti-terror department believes the officer is the only person who can solve the mystery, due to his familiarity with the city's alleyways. With less than a day left before the event, the 2 must race against time to protect the capital and its people. After becoming the Empire's last hope to thwart the mysterious invaders, will the young official and the former detective, turned convicted criminal, succeed in their mission impossible? Don't miss out on this well-constructed drama. It's worth binging. Number 3. Mining Town. To celebrate the 100th anniversary of the foundation of the Chinese Communist Party, a heartwarming drama that holds all the ideals of the party was made. Essentially, a poverty alleviation drama, the story revolves around a group of people who relocated from an old area to a new one, where they built their new homeland from scratch. The new place they moved to is deserted and hard to live in, but one resilient villager uses the other villagers to stay and help create Mining Town. Shortly after the Central Committee of the Chinese Communist Party made a strategic plan to promote cooperation between regions to help with the poverty alleviation work in Mining Town, and experts arrived to teach local villagers how to grow mushrooms. With favorable conditions created for villagers to work in other regions, and with programs to combat poverty going into force, Mining Town starts to take shape and becomes a beautiful home to many people. Number 2. The Rebel Princess. One trope we will never tire of, an arranged marriage where the lead couple ends up falling in love. It's just so addictive. The drama revolves around the beloved daughter of the right chancellor and royal princess. She intends to marry her childhood sweetheart, but all her plans are thrown into disarray. In a political maneuver, the emperor decrees that the princess will wed a commoner turned general. Despite coming from a modest background, her spouse has a deep desire to bring about peace and prosperity for the country. To protect their homeland, the princess agrees to form an alliance with him. With time, she gets profoundly moved and inspired by her husband's noble quest to improve everyone's quality of life, and the romantic feelings towards him begin to stir in her heart. What will happen to this power couple when they learn that despite their aspiration for influence, the imperial family has no intention of allowing them to become powerful? Number 1. The Bad Kids. This isn't just another crime-themed drama. The Bad Kids is simply a jaw-dropping psychological thriller that is totally on a whole different level. The plot follows 3 mischievous kids who run away from a children's home and record a murder scene by accident. Not once to be fearful, the 3 decide to blackmail the murderer, who happens to be the quiet substitute math teacher of one of the kids. The kid is an academically talented teenager who always comes first place in his class. However, he isn't well liked by his classmates and has an introverted personality. This makes him a subject of the teacher's psychological manipulation. Everything gets turned upside down consequently. The more their lives get intertwined, the more the number of murder cases arise. This is a nail-biting, suspenseful drama that will keep you hooked from the moment you press play on the first episode, so make sure to watch it if you haven't already. And that's a wrap for our 12 underrated C-Drama Gems video. If you liked it, please leave a thumbs up. Which of the previously mentioned dramas is your favorite? And what dramas do you think deserve to make it to this list? Let us know your thoughts in the comment section down below. And of course, don't forget to subscribe for more videos. See you next time.